Have you ever wondered if there was a way to learn about the mysteries of the universe and guide you to a fuller, more satisfying life? And have you ever wondered if there was something capable of radically transforming your perception of reality and leading you towards limitless spiritual growth? In the early years of the 20th century, a book was written, an enigmatic. This book, the link to which you can find in the description below, spoke of forbidden and ancestral principles capable of transforming the perception of reality. But what secrets was he hiding, and how might these principles affect your life? We will find out thanks to this fascinating Zen story. And if you stick around to the end, you'll understand exactly how to put into practice certain notions that, at first, might seem abstract and complex. But before continuing, if you are not yet among us, subscribe to the channel and activate notifications to know when we publish new content for your spiritual growth. In a quiet monastery hidden in the mountains of Japan lived the elderly Buddhist monk Fu, revered for his profound understanding of the universe and the human mind. One evening, in the silent and fascinating courtyard of the monastery, the monk began to talk to his disciples about the mysteries of the universe and the hermetic principles that regulate our existence. "Dear ones," Kafu began in a calm voice, "today I want to talk to you about the 7 hermetic principles, ancient laws that govern the universe and our human experience. These principles are fundamental to our spiritual and personal growth, and their study and understanding can illuminate our path to enlightenment." The first principle that Kafu spoke about was mentalism. This principle teaches us that everything depends on our mind, he said. The reality we perceive is the result of our thoughts and perceptions. We can use this principle to cultivate positive thoughts and create the reality we wish to manifest. Imagine facing a stressful day at work. Rather than allowing yourself to be overwhelmed by worries and stress, you can apply the principle of mentalism by cultivating positive thoughts and practicing creative visualization. Take a few minutes in the morning to mentally visualize a peaceful and successful day. Focus on your positive intentions and be aware of your thoughts, transforming your inner and outer reality. Continuing, Kafu spoke of the second principle, correspondence. This principle tells us that what is above is like what is below, said the monk. This means that things that happen in the macrocosm are reflected in the microcosm and vice versa. And if we apply this principle to our daily lives, we can achieve more harmony and balance in every aspect of our existence. If you want to improve your interpersonal relationships, for example, you can apply the principle of correspondence by trying to maintain harmony and balance with the people around you. For example, if you encounter an angry or negative person, instead of reacting with the same energy, you can respond with kindness and understanding. This creates an energetic harmony that can transform the interaction into a more positive experience for both. The third hermetic principle, vibration, was Kafu's next topic of discussion. Everything in the universe is in constant motion and vibration, the monk explained. And we can tune into positive energies through practices like meditation and yoga, allowing the higher vibrations to transform our lives. If you feel tired or lacking in energy, you can use this principle to lift your spirits. Listen to some energizing music, or do some yoga or meditation. In this way, you will raise your vibrations and rebalance your mood, noticing an increase in energy and vitality, which will help you face the day with more positivity and vigor. While the disciples listened with extreme attention, Kafu spoke about the principle of polarity. In life, we experience both positive and negative extremes, the monk said. But understanding that these opposites are complementary helps us accept and balance the challenges we encounter. Finding balance between day and night, light and darkness, allows us to find inner peace. Imagine going through a period of change or transition in your life. You can apply the principle of polarity by recognizing that even difficult times contain seeds of growth and opportunity. Every challenge, in fact, brings with it the opportunity to learn and grow, and accepting the ups and downs of life with gratitude allows us to maintain balance and inner peace. The next principle I want to talk to you about is that of rhythm. Cafu continued, "Life is made up of cycles and rhythms. What we need to do is flow with the flow of existence rather than resist it. And only by observing natural cycles and honoring our personal rhythms can we live in harmony with the world around us." The sixth principle that the monk spoke about particularly involved all the disciples present, that of gender. This principle reminds us that there are both masculine and feminine qualities within us. Cafu explained, "By cultivating both energies, we become more complete and balanced. We can balance typically masculine action with typically feminine reflection, masculine strength with feminine kindness, thus finding harmony in our lives." If you wish to improve your creativity and productivity, you can apply the principle of gender by balancing the masculine and feminine qualities within you. For example, if you work in a creative field, you may find it useful to cultivate intuition and emotional sensitivity along with rationality and determination. This balance will allow you to access broader resources and find innovative solutions to the problems you encounter. Another fundamental principle that each of us should keep in mind, said the monk, looking at the disciples with a smile, is that of cause and effect. Remember that every action has consequences, Cafu said seriously. For this reason, in everyday life we must act with awareness and responsibility, knowing that what we sow today, we will reap tomorrow. We can choose to sow hatred, envy, and resentment, creating an unbearable world full of negativity around us. Or we can choose to sow love, kindness, and compassion, thus creating a better world for ourselves and others. If you wish to create positive changes in your life, you can use the principle of cause and effect to become more aware of your actions and their consequences. For example, if you want to improve your physical health, you can start adopting healthier eating habits and increasing physical activity. These actions will have a positive effect on your health over time, showing you the power of awareness and conscious choice. "My dears," the monk said fondly, "these principles are not just abstract concepts, but practical tools that can profoundly transform our lives. Every word, every concept we have discussed today, if we want it, has the power to resonate in the soul and guide us along the path of awareness and enlightenment." When we internalize these teachings, we not only welcome them as knowledge, but we make them become an integral part of our being, influencing every thought, every action, and every choice we make. Through the power of mentalism, we recognize that our thoughts create our reality, and we can shape our destiny through awareness and intention. With the understanding of correspondence, we perceive the deep connections that bind every aspect of the universe and recognize that everything we put out returns to us. The principle of vibration teaches us that everything is in constant movement and that we can harmonize with the energies that surround us to manifest our deepest desires. Polarity teaches us that every duality contains a balance and that we can find harmony even in the most contrasting moments of our lives. Through rhythm, we understand that we are part of natural cycles and that we can flow with them rather than resist them. With the gender principle, we embrace the masculine and feminine qualities within us, finding balance and wholeness in our existence. And the principle of cause and effect reminds us that we are responsible for our actions and their consequences, encouraging us to live with awareness and intention. So put these ancient truths into practice in your daily life. Observe how your perception of reality changes, how your relationships deepen, and how your life transforms.